Time seeing my face and this video, please stop and listen. Because what is this? What is this? And I need answers. If you have no idea who I am and this is your first time seeing my face, my name is Gianna Jara. I'm a biomedical engineer and I specifically study female reproductive health and V health, specifically the V microbiome. I don't even know if I could use the word V health because of what it says in this box. This phrase may be associated with behavior or content that violates our guidelines. Promoting a safe and positive experience is TikTok's top priority. For more information, we invite you to review our community guidelines. My entire platform is built off of educating women or anybody with female reproductive organs on their V health and their reproductive health. I built my entire platform off of this. I've used the word V in full multiple times in my time on TikTok, and I've never once had any issues with the word V. The full word V is not a derogatory word, nor does it violate any kind of community guideline. I cannot think what kind of community guideline saying the word V could violate. And to be clear, I've dealt with this in, like, let's say my local radio. I've been on the local radio and I was told, like, oh, you can't use the word V because it's like a derogatory word, which is so disgusting. So I've dealt with it in other aspects of this world, but I've never, ever had an issue with TikTok. I've used the word V in full in so many of my videos. My product is created. I'm the founder and CEO of With Morocco. I've built a health and wellness brand, and I make products specifically for V health, urinary health, and reproductive health. And I've never, ever had an issue with making TikToks and using the word V. But for whatever reason, today, after this TikTok ban, suddenly when you search up V health in the search bar, now it says this because this phrase potentially violates community guidelines. This is so disgusting on so many levels and quite literally tells me everything I need to know about this TikTok ban and this stunt that was made in the last 48 hours. In a world where female reproductive health is already incredibly understudied, and me being a biomedical engineer and a first-generation Syrian-American woman who wants to change the space and the layout of female reproductive health and make a difference by talking about this more because it's incredibly taboo, incredibly stigmatized, here in 2025, TikTok is yet again creating this environment of the V microbiome and V health being taboo or something that we cannot talk about. And that is disgusting, and that is not what I built my platform on. I don't know how I'm going to make content moving forward using the word because I don't want to be shadow banned, nor do I want my videos taken down for violating community guidelines. I understand that if you violate community guidelines X amount of times, your page can get like striked or something. And I don't want that to happen to me. And I don't exactly know how I'm going to go about it because I don't even want to be using V health and be using a substitute word because V in full is not a bad word. And I shouldn't be afraid to use the word V because I'm worried about the repercussions or violating community guidelines. Do better, TikTok, and I'm so disappointed in our government and in Chu.
I believe everything that she has to say, and one thing that, because I've learned a lot of things from TikTok, and one thing I do truly believe, like, people in power do not want average people to be knowledgeable and know what's going on. That is why they do not like TikTok, because as I said, information passes around. This is like some information about vaginal health that they probably do not like. They probably want people to be really reliant on the doctors because there's money in that. They probably want, what's it called? What's it going to say? And also this whole thing with women not being allowed. Also this whole thing of women not being allowed to get abortion. I definitely think that it has something to do with her not being able to say the V word of the vaginal health on TikTok. So I definitely think that has something to do with it, and that's why they also wanted to have TikTok banned, and now TikTok is back, and now we see all of this happening. That's a red thread. You cannot deny it.
Hi, South Carolina just introduced a bill that would punish a woman for seeking an abortion with death. Death.
Crazy.
So to anyone who wanted to say, well, it's just about states' rights. Yes, the state's right to execute women. Thank you, from a South Carolina woman. Thank you so much for letting this be my state's decision.
That is so crazy. Get your spiral right away. Get it as quick as you can. If you're an American, get your spiral done because you need to protect yourself. Like, this is not even a joke. Like, this is so crazy. I don't understand how America can be so progressive but also have moments like this where they're just taking things all the way back.